What up, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the new edition of Conversations with QBall, Season 3. You feel me? Season 3. And I got my man in the building, kicking it off. Man. You did? Megastar. What up with it, my boy?
What's up, man? It's an honor and a pleasure, man.
Man.
To be here, you know what I'm saying? CRSMG.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's an honor and a pleasure, man.
Man, I appreciate you sliding, man, because you are a very, very busy person.
Yes.
You know
you are too, man. I don't know when you were here or in some part of the world.
Right. But, man, I be seeing you, all over the place, bro. Like, you wear many hats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You wear many, many hats. Artist, management,
yes,
radio host. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, man, just let everybody know who don't know. Let them know who Megastar is, man.
Okay, what's up? It's your boy Megastar, CEO of Loud Money Music Group, record label executive, FMP Radio Network, FMP Radio personality, owner LMG Customs, you know what I'm saying? Just building for the city, man, doing it real big.
Yes, sir. And I'm talking about big, you know what I mean? Especially, for the independent artists. And that's something
Absolutely.
That's something that, I deal with heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am definitely, for the independent artists. And when I see someone else with that same drive, I'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we need that for our city, man. We need that for our city because there's so many independent artists that's being overlooked. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I try to create and provide platforms for the artists, to have major looks, but being independent. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree, man. Especially, being an artist myself and coming up in a time where, there was no Facebook, there was no digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
It was all word of mouth and, we going around doing talent shows at a lot of places and just, building that buzz in the street. So right now the kids could just, tap in something and do something digital. So, coming from that era and not having those things not having those outlets back then and having them now after, going through all the trials and tribulations and educating myself and being able to sit in this seat, that made me proactive, for the independent artists because I knew how hard it was for myself.
Yeah.
Even though I ended up when I was blessed and fortunate enough to get into a situation, I was living another life and I had to go sit down. I got popped. I was fortunate enough and blessed to get into a situation, things happen from living that other life, but I educated myself and, I said, hey, you know what? I made a lot of mistakes. There was a lot of bumps in the road, coming up in this game, doing this, getting it out the mud and getting it organically without social media. So once I learned the game, from being inside, I left January 01. I come home July 09.
Okay.
So I missed pretty much all the 2000s.
Yeah.
But, I was good. So I had everything I needed. I was able to keep up with the streets, keep up with what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And what really inspired me being in the joint was when Birdman, Lil Wayne, 106 and Park, AJ and Free, they did a show. They filmed a segment of 106 and Park at the Regal Theater.
Okay.
And that's when Cash Money announced that Universal gave them that $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started, looking more into the music as the trap era was taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that wasn't my style of rap, before I left, I lived the life.
Okay.
So that's where Megastar was really invented, being inside, coming out, to reinvent myself as an artist, but at the same time, build an umbrella like I had before I went in, but this time I know the business.
Mm-hmm.
Still more to learn, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But learn how to monetize and knew how to do it correctly, where to make the proper investments, the relationships I had to build, the people I had to get in tune with.
Yeah.
And just to make a long story short, just to come around full circle today, that's what led me to start podcasting and seeing inspirations like Shabliz and Shondell and putting on, because we voices,
right?
And I target 18 to 35.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact I'm a voice, for that culture.
Mm-hmm.
So when artists gravitate to me, it's all about education.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these artists feel entitlement. They feel they don't have to put in no work and just raw talent was going to do it.
Right.
We talked about this when you sat out with me on my show.
Yeah.
And once you teach them the business and they see the initial investment that goes into this and what goes into making the song popular, you know, now they get a different outlook, but they still expect you to just do it for them.
Right.
You know, and how can I just do it for you when you're not viral? Nobody's checking for your music. You're not registered, and you have to, you know, instill that into them. And a lot of independent artists is dealing with a lot of smoke and mirrors in our city, man. And guys like ourselves who can really, you know, give that generation the sauce and teach them how to build the, you know, the right way, you know, from learning and through our trials and tribulations and business dealings and relationships we have, you know, it becomes, it's like, man, like how many times can I say this before they get it?
Right.
You know.
Exactly. And a lot of independent artists don't even try to build relationships.
Yeah, relationships are so important.
You know, and I try to, you know, I said that on your show too. You know what I'm saying? Like, relationships are so important, man. Like, a relationship will get you indoors that money can't.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these artists do not understand that today. They don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So we try to teach them that, you know, through our platforms, through how we, when we travel, you know, networking at these events, you know,
Right.
we try to teach them this stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But again, you can, like the saying say, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this is really crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So let me ask you this.
What's up?
Internet versus DJ. I ask everybody this that comes through. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, to give you my honest opinion, bro, both is equally necessary. The way the business and the culture is set up now, you have to have the proper funding to make the proper investments into digital marketing. That's the way it is right now.
Right.
And you also have to have these relationships with the DJs. You have to get out, do a DJ seminar. You know, interact with DJs. The DJ is very, very, very important. The DJ breaks the record. The DJ spins the record. You know, if I know I got a QBall, you know, breaking my record, I know it's reaching a lot of people. So on top of that digital marketing, reach more people, and I'm attaching a high quality DJ name, a celebrity DJ name to it. You know, it does things for the engagements, the Instagrams and things of that nature. So I believe they are, you know, the way the game is set up now. But before the digital world, shit, the DJ had all the talent.
oh yeah,
It was the DJ.
It was the DJ.
The DJ spinning the records. You know, I go back to the vinyl days. I go back to recording with reel to reels and splicing and slicing. That was crazy. You know,
I go back to them days as well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Way before social media, YouTube, none of that
and
didn't
you've
exist.
had global success.
Yeah, none of that didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to tell a lot of artists, you know, you have to like get relationships with the DJs.
Yes,
You know,
please do.
like-
you have to.
But also do your research, because that DJ, you'll see DJ such and such, and you would just drop a link in their inbox or something. You know what I'm saying? Never introduce yourself as an artist. You know, don't know what type of DJ that is. That DJ could be playing poker. You know, that
Right.
DJ could be playing EDM or anything.
Right.
But you didn't do your research. You just saw DJ such and such. And you just went and, you know what I'm saying? So you have to do your research
It's very important. It's very
you know,
important.
try to establish relationships. And also the follow-up. The follow-up is very important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the follow-up is very important, because it's like, say for instance me, right? If I got an event coming up and you trying to establish a relationship with me, how hard would it be for you to share my flyer or tell your fan base or your people on your page? It's like, hey, y'all go mess with QBall. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo.
It costs absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
And you know, the artist, the business owner, whoever sit on these platforms, you have to do your own individual promoting. No, let me tell you something. Nobody is waking up every day to share our stuff, man.
Right, exactly.
That's just what it is.
Exactly.
You know, we are grateful and thankful for the ones that do, the ones that, can spend more time on social media, that, that say they rock with us, and we get a share and a like and a comment. But the masses are not waking up to share our stuff.
Right.
So we have to do that. We have to keep it in their face. It don't matter if you don't like it, if you don't share it, if you don't make the comment, as long as you see it. As long as I know people that's attached to you seeing it, then eventually that's going to start happening.
Yeah.
Because we're all in the same game. So somebody that's following you, that's looking into you, is going to be interested in these other opportunities. So yeah.
I had seen I was watching a video, I think last night, and this guy made perfect sense, and he said that treat your social media like a store. You know what I'm saying? He said treat your social media like a store, and treat your story like the window of the store. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He said that's where whatever your product is, you want to put it in that window all the time.
Right.
Which is your story. You know what I'm saying? They call them hard and soft posts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the soft post would be in the story, the hard post on the page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So treat your social media like a store. Whatever product it is, whether it's socks, a song,
right, you got that back in the window.
Whatever. You got to put it in that window.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put it in that window. Utilize social media for what it's for. It's free right now. We don't know how long. So just take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Because artists, like my platforms, his platforms, we here to educate. You know what I'm saying? Like we are here to educate.
It's all about education. Like I said, it is a lot of smoke and mirrors in the city. And I've been doing this for a long time, man. And, coming up to where we came up, unfortunately, this game breeds hate and jealousy. And, we have to, jump over those hurdles.
Yeah. And
we didn't quit. And for whatever reason, Allah, whatever you choose to call your God, he still has his hands on us.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason. So all the people that try to, throw dirt on our name or say some things to sabotage what we got going on, we can't sit in these seats, doing what we do by not doing business the right way and establishing the proper relationships to move how we move.
Exactly.
So when, elevation is key. Again, like I was saying before the cameras came on, why the masses of our generation, why we listen to a person's winnings with a jealous ear?
I have no idea.
Why those winnings can't be celebrated? Why I look at it like, is you bragging or you?
I know why.
You did something. It's because they didn't do it,
right?
Because we get, everybody got their little comments about,
you know what? Like I kind of like touched on that on your show as well. You know what I'm saying? I had said that when you come from where your peers come from.
I remember that.
When you come from where your peers come from, and your peers are still where you were, that tends to happen. You know what I'm saying? In which it shouldn't happen. What should happen is your peers should know that they could do it too.
Why does it happen though, QBall?
Because they not leading with love, bro.
But it was love before you made it. It was love when they saw you come out the house every day. It was love when we was kicking on the block. It was love when we was going to the neighborhood parties.
Maybe it was fake.
It was love when you had me in the studio with you and you was building.
Maybe it was fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
these are like 20, 30-year people.
Man, listen, look, I've never done anything with a jealous heart against nobody.
Me neither, brother.
I've never seen nobody with anything and said, "Oh, this." Never, because it only let me know that it's obtainable.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is, whether it's jewelry, cars, travel, women, whatever, it's obtainable. And it just let me know, okay, if he could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Man. It's like the generation now that's like there's no morals, man.
No.
Being, we men of principle. There's certain things you just don't do and you just don't say.
Yeah.
And people doing what they want and saying what they want.
Yeah, man. It's a weird time we in right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just best to keep your head low and keep working. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy.
Yeah, I say this. If you want to be successful, you have to become addicted to consistency.
Have to be.
You know, you have to be, because this is a young man's game, and the powers that be that's working with long money is steady, you know, building a new generation of young artists. Music is changing. The way people dress is changing.
Yes.
You know, it's just a lot of changes. You know, that's way different from when we was coming up. You know, 80s through the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we it goes back to education, man. Just educating artists the right way. You know, so for those who sit down with us and allow us to guide them and show them the right way, because we have to force these smoking mirrors to do business the right way or get out the way, because those smoking mirrors have to educate themselves as well.
Yep, absolutely. So, artists, do y'all research? Do y'all research with everything?
Do your research.
Not just the DJ, but the promoters.
Yes.
Everything. You have to learn the business.
Very important.
You have to learn the business if you're going to be in it. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn the business. You feel me? So, before we get out of here, man, give everybody your social medias. Let them know how they can contact you.
Absolutely, man. Again, Megastar, CEO of Loud Bunny Music Group, FMP radio personality, BDS licensed station, streaming in over 200 countries. Download the app, FMP Radio. You can reach me. First of all, you can follow me on Instagram, Megastar, the real Megastar 2414, at Boss Talk 360, FMP Radio on Facebook, FMP Radio on Instagram, Boss Talk Radio on Facebook, Boss Talk Radio on Instagram. It's a lot. Twitter as well. You can also hit the website, megastar2414.com. You pretty much hit the website, then you can come into my world. Just hit the icon. All the pages will show up. You'll see everything I offer, from artist development, video promotion, just helping you monetize, teaching you to monetize your music so you can remain 100% independent and you don't have to compromise yourself.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And all of that right there, you know what I'm saying, is like boss moves. You feel me? You got boss talk. You're making boss moves. So what I want you to do before you get out of here, man, let them know who the boss is. You feel me?
Oh, man.
Let them know who the boss is. Make sure y'all get up with Megastar. Follow him on all his social media.
I wasn't expecting this.
You feel me?
Okay.
It's what we do down here.
Yeah. Original trap guy, man.
Let's go.
Let's be the bag. Eastside made me, Inglewood raised me. Man, we about to do this, man.
Let's go on and do.
All right, QBall. I appreciate the opportunity.
Man, yes, sir. Anytime, bro. You know how we get down.
Look. Shout out to the fact that all these pussy niggas hate me. Mad cause I'm on and the young thugs relate to me. Loud Money CEO, you niggas ain't replacing me. Made it through the storm, now the streets congratulating me. Bad women stay with me, snitches stay away from me. This is not a game, wrong move to be to play with me. 2 yellow red women counting on my cake for me. Since they ended, they be simultaneously embracing me. Borderline rich, just for fucking with the essays. Came home from jail, had a couple bricks the next day. Every day I'm hustling, balling to my death day. Bust down the brick and let the baking soda marinate. Neck glow shining, ways how you see sick. I spazzed out, bought a Benz with the AMG kit. LMG the gang, motherfuck whoever he's with. But his bitch is right here grabbing on my dick. Hey.
Yeah.
And I ain't never falling off. I'm a boss, get a nigga whack for a brick or soft. I can sell anything from Adderall to Tylenol. Loud brought me so much money I can go and buy them all. Bad bitches had them all. Every day I got a ball. Hustling my whole life, I ain't never took a loss. 50 bands are all hundreds, hit the club and fuck it off. Women kissing women when they hit, they needs to suck me off. Neck cost 100 G's, wrist cost a couple keys. 10 pounds of loud, what I paid for the pinky ring. You could be this way if you was playing for the winning team. If you try to steal from me, it'll result in injuries. Stunning every day, front 100 ways to make money. Straight drop deep, dope fiends probably die from it. Flow hot like summer, loud pack marijuana. Fuck what them haters on. Bottom line, I'm on. Man, hey, your boy Megastar, man, OG in the game. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Eastside made me, Inglewood raised me, man. Loud Money Music Group, man.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all following Megastar, man. Follow him on all his social media. Stream all his joints.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, man, there's a couple of joints that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Every day,
Oh my man, appreciate that.
Sometimes, and I'm about it. Like them joints
sir.
right there.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate
Them joints
that
right there. Make sure y'all go look at them joints on YouTube and stream them joints.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? For real. Man, I appreciate you sliding on me, man.
I appreciate you, legend.
For
you
real.
know what I'm saying?
For real, I appreciate you.
Man.
Yes, sir. So this is going to conclude this edition, you know what I'm saying, of Conversations with QBall. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, CRSMG TV.
Yes.
Tell everybody to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? And as always, y'all see what's going on.
Yeah, they see it.
They
see it.
Y'all see what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
see
saying? I'm going to forever say that. You feel me? So artists, make sure y'all tap in. All right? We gone.
It's good.